Okay,
Okay,
I think I am set over
I
here.
am set over here. Mm.
This ought to be
This
interesting.
ought to be interesting. Mm.
So, good morning, beautiful
So, good morning,
people.
beautiful people.
Um,
Um,
I want to believe we
I
are
want to
having
believe
a
we
good
are
time.
having a good time.
As you know it,
As you know
my
it,
name still
my name
remains
still remains
Alaku,
Alaku,
and safety
and
is what I do,
safety is what I do,
and what I do is safety.
and what I do is safety.
Safety at the place
Safety
of
at
work,
the place of work,
occupational health,
occupational
and
health,
safety. I do
and
tell people
safety.
that
I do tell people
the
that
fact that they hear me
the
say
fact that they hear me
health,
say health,
that I'm a specialist in
that I'm a
health and safety
specialist in
does not
health, and
necessarily
safety does not
mean
necessarily
that I am a
mean
doctor.
that I am a doctor.
If I tell you I want to
If I tell you I
administer
want to
drug for you or I
administer
want to
drug
give you
for you or I
injection,
want to give you
my
injection,
brother, my
my
sister,
brother, my
run for
sister,
your dear life.
run for your dear
I
life.
am not
I am
trained
not
to do
trained
so. Rather,
to do so.
I am
Rather,
trained to
I'm trained to
analyze the place of work,
analyze the place of
to
work,
detect
to detect
that which is risk
that which
or
is
hazard
risk or hazard
that might be
that
of
might
harm
be
or
of
be a
harm
potential
or be a
harm
potential
to
harm
persons
to
and
persons and
properties at the place of work,
properties at the place of
and
work,
at the same time, how
and at the
to
same time how to
reduce this
reduce
possible
this
harm
possible
to the
harm
barest
to the
minimum,
barest
or
minimum,
better still,
or better still,
remove them
remove
absolutely. That is
them
what I do
absolutely. That is what I do
for a living, at least one of
for
what
a
I do
living,
for
at
a
least one
living.
of what I do for a living.
So, this
So
is
this
the third
is
of its kind.
the third of its
We
kind.
had our
We
HSC
had
1
our
in the first two
HSC1 in
classes.
the first two
Today,
classes.
we'll be
Today,
discussing
we'll be
squarely
discussing
the
squarely
HSE
the
level 2, which
HSE level
happens to be
2, which
four
happens to be four
different
different
courses. I guess we
courses.
have safety
I
signs
guess we
and
have safety
symbols.
signs
Here we
and
have permit
symbols.
to
Here we have
work.
permit to work.
We also have
We also have
um, how to
um,
control
how to
specific
control specific
risk at the place of work,
risk at the place of
then
work,
which is the last.
then which is the last.
Okay,
Okay,
personal protective
personal
equipment,
protective equipment,
PPE.
PPE.
I believe we've
I believe
mostly
we've mostly
understudied the
understudied the
materials and
materials and
the audio recordings
the
sent.
audio recording sent
So,
too.
in order to
So,
avoid
in order to
repetition
avoid
tautology,
repetition tautology,
we came up with
we came up
the
with
agreement.
the
We agreed
agreement. We agreed
um,
um,
on a
on
particular
a particular
skill, a style
a
of
style
training
of
that we're
training
going to
that we're going
understudy
to
the material, we're
understudy
going to
the
peruse through
material,
it
we're going to
thoroughly,
peruse through it
and for
thoroughly,
where we don't
and for where
understand,
we don't
that will
understand,
bring the questions to
that will
this
bring the
place and
questions
we
to
will
this place
discuss
and we will
in
discuss
depthly.
in depthly.
After which,
After which,
we are going to
we are going
ask
to
two
ask
questions, at
two
least two
questions,
questions.
at least two
Now,
questions.
for those, of
Now,
course,
for
most of us here,
those,
we
of
are,
course,
we
most
were
of
in the
us here,
last class, we know
we
the
were in the
penalty
last
for
class, we
not
know the penalty for not
asking two questions.
asking two questions.
I might have overlooked
I might
last
have
week's
overlooked last
punishment,
week's
but this
punishment,
week,
but
I
this
don't
week,
think I will
I don't think I
be
will
lenient
be
with
lenient
anybody.
with
Plus, the
anybody.
fact that
Plus the
I am
fact
very
that
hungry and
I am very
man must,
hungry and
they
man
say a
must
hungry man
they say a hungry
happens to be
man
an angry man.
happens to be an angry man.
In order not to delay
In
us,
order
today's
not to delay
Saturday.
us, today's Saturday,
I don't want to take
I don't
more
want
of
to
your time.
take more of your time.
Let's go to business.
Let's go to
So we will be
business.
opening the
So
floor.
we will be
We'll be
opening the
asking the
floor.
first
We'll be asking the
set of
first
questions.
set of questions.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning,
Good morning.
Good morning,
Lady.
everyone. Yeah.
lady.
Lady. I want to believe it's
Lady. I
Yes.
want
Lady.
to believe it's lady.
Lydia, right?
Lydia, right?
Yes.
Good. Good morning.
Good.
And,
Good morning.
and yeah, good morning. Please, I just want to about the MSDS.
The material safety
The
data sheet.
material safety data sheet.
Yes, material safety data sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
information is not required should not be required on the MSDS.
Are you saying which
Are you
information
saying which
can't be found
information
there?
can't be found there?
Yes, that cannot be found on the this material safety data sheet.
Well, um,
Well,
I might not be able to tell
I might
you
not be able to tell
the
you
information that can't be
the
found because there
information
are
that
so
can
many
be
things that
found
can't
because
be
there are
found.
so
You
many
can't
things that
find
can be found. You can't
my
find
name on the material
my
safety
name on
data
the
sheet.
material safety
But
data sheet.
what can be
But
found there
what
is
can
what
be
I
found
can
there
tell
is
you.
what I can
Now you
tell
see the
you.
material safety
Now you
data
see the
sheet
material
is
safety
that
data sheet
document
is that
that
document
comes with
that comes with
um,
um,
either equipment
either
or
equipment or
substances used at the place of
substances
work.
used at the place of
You
work.
understand?
You
It tells
understand?
us
It tells
what
us what
the equipment
the
does
equipment
or
does
what the
or
substance
what the
does,
substance does,
when you use it,
when
how
you
to
use
use
it,
it,
how to
and who is
use it,
qualified
and
to
who is
use it, and the
qualified to
quantity and
use it, and the
amount
quantity and
of such
amount
substance
of such substance
to be used at the place of
to
work.
be used at the place of work.
You understand?
You understand?
In most cases,
In
Okay.
most
it is
cases,
being issued
it is being
by
issued
the
by
supplier
the
of such
supplier of
equipment
such
or
equipment
such
or
substance.
such substance.
And when supplied,
And when
it is handed
supplied,
over to
it is
either the
handed over
manager
to
of the
either the
organization
manager
or
of
the
the
safety
organization or the
supervisor or
safety
somebody in charge
supervisor
of
or
this
somebody in charge
or
of this
somebody in charge.
or somebody
You
in
understand?
charge. You
For
understand?
us at the place
For
of work to
us at
be
the
able
place
to
of
know
work to
how
be able to
best
know how
and
best
how safe
and how
to
safe
deal
to
with
deal
whatever
with whatever
substance at the place of work.
substance at the place of
Now this
work.
substance
Now this
varies.
substance
It can
varies.
be
It can be
petrol, it can be
petrol,
poison,
it can be
it can
poison,
be raw
it can
material,
be raw
it can
material,
be
it can
name it,
be
name
Um,
name
it,
it,
name it.
yeah.
name it, name it.
So it just
So
guides
it
us on
just
how to
guides
use
us on how to
whether
use
equipment
whether
or
equipment or
um or
um or
substance, whether
substance,
poisonous
whether
or not,
poisonous
that are
or
at the
not,
place of work
that are the
to
place
the
of work
optimal
to
use
the
and to the
optimal use
safest
and to the safest
possible way we
possible
can use them,
way we can
and it
use
won't
them,
affect
that it
us.
won't affect us.
I believe I've answered that
I believe
question.
I've answered that question.
Any other
Yeah.
question?
Any
Thank
other
you.
question?
Now, I don't know
Now,
whether you got to
I
the
don't know
part of
whether
the
you got to the
SOP.
part of the
SOP is
SOP.
standard
SOP
operating
is standard operating
procedure.
procedure.
Now, this is another type of
Now, this is
document
another
too.
type
It's
of
different from
document
the
too. It's different from
material
the
safety data sheet.
material safety
The
data sheet.
SOP, standard
The
operating
SOP,
procedure,
standard
tells
operating
us
procedure, tells
how
us
work is being
how
done at
work
the
is
place of
being done at
work.
the place of
Who is
work.
to do what
Who
kind
is
of
to
work?
do what kind
What
of
time is the
work?
person to
What time
resume?
is the
What time
person
is the
to
person to
resume? What
close?
time is the
How
person to
long is he
close?
supposed to
How
spend
long
at
is he supposed to
such
spend
time, at such place
time,
of
at
work,
such place
at
of
such
work, at
workstation?
such
What is he
workstation?
supposed to do? Who
What
is
is
he
he
supposed to
supposed to
hand
do? Who
over
is
to?
he
Who is he
supposed to hand over
collecting
to? Who is he collecting
um,
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 shift from?
shift from?
That is what the
That is what
SOP
the
stands for. How
SOP
many days in
stands for. How many
a
days
week
in
will he
a
be working? How
week
many
will he be
weeks in a
working? How
month?
many
How
weeks in a
many
month?
days
How
in a month
many
will he be
days in
working?
a month will he be
When is he going to
working?
take his
Where
shift?
is
When
he
is he
going to
going
take
on
his
holiday?
shift? When
All
is he
of
going
that
on
up.
holiday? All of
You find
that
that
up.
in the
You
SOP.
find that in the
SOP is
SOP.
different
SOP is
from the
different
material
from the
safety
material
data sheet.
safety data sheet.
I hope
Okay.
I've been able to
I
answer your
hope I've been
question.
able to answer your question.
Yes, sir.
Any other question?
Any other question?
It's four different courses,
It's
so I
four
don't want
different
to. I
courses,
don't want to
so I don't
believe
want to. I don't want to believe
you don't have questions. There
you
are
don't
many
have
questions
questions.
to be
There are many
asked.
questions to be asked.
if you not ask
if you
question, I will
not
ask
ask
question, and
question, I
if you
will
get
ask
it
question,
wrong,
and if you get it
I'm going
wrong,
to
I'm going
charge
to
you extra five
charge
thousand,
you extra
which
five
will be
thousand,
paying into
which will
my
be paying
personal
into my
account, not the
personal
organization
account,
account. You
not
now
the
will be able to
organization
get
account.
it
You
there.
now won't be able to get it there.
Do you still have any other
Do
question?
you still have any
Let me
other
give you
question?
time to
Let me give you
ruminate
time to
and let
ruminate
another person
and
take
let
floor.
another
I think we are
person take
just two
floor. I
here.
think we are just
Most
two
persons
here.
say they are
Most
going to
persons say
wedding
they are going to
of
wedding
their sister.
of their sister.
It only makes me
It only makes me
ask myself, God,
ask
when?
myself, God, when?
And it's eventually so.
And it's eventually so.
Damilola, while
Damilola,
we are waiting for
while we are
Lydia,
waiting for Lydia,
the floor is yours.
the floor is yours.
Good morning. I don't know. I don't have I don't have questions.
Have you wait? So let me
Wait,
ask
so
both of
let me
you.
ask both of you.
Have we
Have
truly
we
studied this
truly
material?
studied this material?
Because exam is
Because
in
exam is in
about a month's
about
time.
a month's time.
Yeah. And there's assessment before you can move to the next course.
Yeah.
I answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Damilola,
Let me
Okay.
just
Damilola.
like a
okay.
question. I just want
Okay.
to know if is this thing available in like PDF? Me, I prefer to like print and read. I really don't like use my screen like that because of my eyes. So I want to ask if
Mm,
there's PDF I can
mm.
and read. That's my question.
The thing is, actually,
The thing is, actually,
there is on the website.
there
The
is
only
on the
thing is that
website. The
they
only thing is that they
sell their PDF
sell their
at the
PDF
extra fee.
at the extra fee.
Oh, okay.
But be that
But
as it may,
be that as
I
it
think
may,
I
I
will.
think I
I'm not
will.
promising.
I'm not
I'll speak with my
promising.
boss on
I'll
it.
speak with my boss on it.
Okay. I'll remind
So I won't count
So
that
I
as a
won't count
question,
that as
though.
a question, though.
I won't
you.
count that
Yeah.
as a
I won't
question.
count that as a question.
That's maybe for that.
Maybe for
All right. Do
All
you know
right.
what
Do you
Mua
know what
means,
Moa
Lady
means,
Damilola?
Lady Damilola? Moa means, Lady Damilola?
No.
I thought you said you
I
don't
thought you
have
said
question.
you don't have question.
Yes.
I thought you said you don't have question.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Lady Lydia,
Okay.
do you know what
Lady
Mua
Lydia, do
means?
you know what Moa means? Okay. Okay. Lady Lydia.
Lady Lydia.
Lady Lydia. Lady Lydia.
Mr. George,
Mr. George,
good morning.
good morning. Mr. George, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Do you have
Good
my
Do
morning,
you
sir.
question
have my
set?
question set? Do you have my question set?
Yes, I'm just joining in anyway. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Please ask.
Please ask.
Yeah. Hello?
I'm with you. Please ask.
I'm with you. Please
We are
ask.
with you.
We are with you.
Okay. Good morning, you all.
Good morning.
Um,
Good morning.
my question is one. Okay. My first question is on two,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
full menu, uh, which is known as logout tagout. I've been to induction, HSC inductions, and I heard the presenters, make mention of Bluetooth.
Mm.
But there is this
Mm.
particular HSC induction that I attended The last one I attended, and the presenter mentioned Lututu, which means tag out, lock out, tag out, try out. That TO, yes, the last TO, which means Lututu, Lututu. It means, and he explained to us that you have to lock out, tag out, then try out again to see if the lockout is really effective. So my question is, what the need for trying out again after the system has been locked out or the area has been locked out during maintenance, mechanical maintenance?
Um, Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
your
much
question.
for
You have
your question. You have asked
a beautiful question.
a beautiful question. Okay.
Coming, I'm trying to
I'm trying to
connect to something.
connect to something.
Have you gone through the
Have you
HSC
gone through
level
the
3?
HSC level 3?
No, no, sir.
Have you come across
Have you come
any
across any
lotto
lotto
and the material
and the material?
Yes, sir.
coming?
Coming.
Where did you come across it?
Where did you come across it?
Uh, I need to go through the material again to point it out.
I know we have. I think it's
I know
safety
we have. I
signs
think
and
it's
symbol.
safety signs and
Yeah, it's
symbol.
safety signs and
Yeah,
symbol. I
it's
found
safety
it.
signs and symbol. I found it.
Now,
Now,
lotto or
lotto
lototo, as you've
or
said,
lototo, as you've said,
it's
it's
very essential at the place
very
of work.
essential at the place of work.
Now,
Now,
in areas
in
where
areas where
you work with
you
energy
work with
sources,
energy sources,
hmm?
hmm?
In most cases,
in
energy
most
sources,
cases, energy sources,
where
where
the
the
energy source
energy
provider
source provider
or the energy
or
source
the energy
gongon
source gongon
supplies energy to
supplies
different
energy to
units.
different units.
It is in this case
It is in
that we
this case
use
that we use
lotto,
lotto,
lockout, tag
lockout,
out
tag out
procedure.
procedure.
You understand?
You understand?
Now,
Now,
for me to be able
for
to
me to be able
explain
to
better, I'm going
explain
to
better,
paint
I'm going to paint
a scenario.
a scenario.
Let's imagine we're working
Let's
at a
imagine we're
factory.
working at a factory.
Okay, there was
Okay.
this place I
There was
went
this place I went
to train them.
to
That
train
is
them. That is
Jaru Industries. They
Garo
make
Industries. They make
carton papers
carton
for
papers
different
for
organizations,
different organizations.
and most of their job
And most of their
there,
job
they've so
there,
much
they've so
perfected
much
it that it is
perfected it that it is
80 to 85
80 to
percent
85%
automated.
automated.
That means
That
it
means
is
it
from
is
starting from loading the
starting
paper,
from loading the
which is done
paper,
by
which is done by
forklift, to
forklift,
the
to the
to the pulley rather,
to the pulley rather,
that
that
later does all the
later does
processing of
all the processing
whatever the
of
paper wants to do
whatever the paper
from
wants to
start to
do.
the end.
From start
It
to the
only
end,
needs
it
about
only needs about
15% supervision
15%
of
supervision
human.
of human.
Be that as it may,
Be that as it may,
the
the
source
source
powering most of
powering
these
most of these
machines that are in
machines that
different
are in
strategic
different
locations,
strategic locations,
they are all
they
coming
are
down to
all coming down to
one source.
one source.
One source
One
supplies,
source supplies
distributes to about
distributes
five
to
different
about five
sources,
different
which then
sources,
distributes
which
to
then distributes to
about
about
which then distribute to
which then
all the
distribute to
machines. They
all
have
the
loads of
machines. They have
machines there.
loads of machines there.
Now,
Now,
even humans break
even
down as we know
humans
it.
break down as we know it.
For human to break
For
down, that means
human to break
machine
down,
too
that
can
means
break down because
machine
it's
too can
man-made.
break down because it's man-made.
Every now and then,
Every now and then,
they
at
do
least they
maintenance
do
check,
maintenance check,
and sometimes they
and sometimes
fix
they
machines that are
fix
broken down.
machines that are broken down.
Now,
Now,
we can't because
we
want to fix a
we
particular
want to fix a
machine.
particular machine.
All the work
All
in
the
the
work
factory should
in
stop.
the factory should stop.
It is not done that
It is
way.
not
That
done
was
that
why
way. That was
evolved the
why
first
evolved the
divided
first
the
divided
source
the
of energy.
source
When I
of
say energy
energy. When I say
source,
energy
I'm talking
source,
about
I'm talking about
mostly electricity now.
mostly electricity now.
They now add to,
They
that's why
now
they had
add
to
to that's why they had to
distribute the main source of
the
power
main source of power
into 5 different
into
outlets.
5 different outlets.
You understand?
You understand?
So
So
for me to fix a
for me
particular
to fix a
machine,
particular machine,
that means
that
I
means
have to, in
I
order
have
for me
to,
not to
in order
get
for me
caught up
not
in
to
that
get
machine,
caught up in that
in order
machine,
for me not
in order for
to,
me not to,
when I'm fixing machines, these are
when I'm
heavy
fixing
duty
machines, these are
machines.
heavy duty
Machines
machines.
that deal with
Machines
paper
that
that
deal
as
with
heavy
paper
as
that
10
as
tons,
heavy as
that
10
are as
tons,
heavy as
that are as
1
heavy
ton.
as 1
They
ton.
roll a rim of
They
paper.
roll a
You
rim of
understand?
paper.
Very heavy
You
machines.
understand? Very heavy
And
machines.
they
And
tear, they cut,
they cut,
some of it they grind
some
the
of it they
shape, you
grind
understand,
the
into
shape, you
particular size
understand,
that
into
they want.
particular
They
size that they
compress.
want. They
So
compress.
there are a lot of
So
things
there are a lot of
happening
things happening
simultaneously.
simultaneously.
So instead of me to
So instead
put
of me
out
to put
the
out
general
the
power of the
general power
factory,
of the
all I
factory,
need to do
all I need
is
to
go
do
to,
is
they've
go to,
distributed that source
they've
into 5
distributed that
different
source
units
into
now.
5 different
Go
units
to
now.
the area that I
Go
want
to
to go
the
to
area
trace
that
the
I want to
source
go to
out
trace the source
and
out
pull it
and
off,
pull
because
it
I
off
don't want the
because I
machine to
don't
chop
want
off
the
my hand.
machine to chop
I
off
don't
my
want the
hand.
machine to
I
cut
don't
my
want the
hand.
machine to
I
cut
don't
my hand.
want the
I don't
machine
want the machine
to
to
get me
get me
rolled into it, that
rolled
it will
into it,
now
that it will now
grind
grind
or compress me.
or compress me.
That is the main reason for
That is the
Lotto.
main reason for Lotto.
So I have
So I have
isolated the power
isolated the
source
power source
from that machine
from that
and
machine
every other
and
machine
every other
connected to that
machine
same power
connected to
source.
that same power source.
You understand? I have
You
isolated
understand?
it.
I have
That
isolated it.
means
That means
if power is not
if
restored
power is
there,
not restored
that
there,
machine cannot work.
that
And if
machine
that
cannot
machine
work.
cannot
And
work,
if that machine
there's no
cannot work,
way
there
the
is no
machine
way
can
the
injure me.
machine can injure me.
Mr. George, I hope you are listening.
Mr. George, I hope you are listening.
Hello, Mr. George.
Mr. George.
Is Mr. George with us?
Is Mr. George with us?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't think
He's
listening.
listening.
I'll
But
continue with that.
I'll continue with that way. Now,
for the fact that the power has been put off, does not
the
mean
power
that harm
has been put off.
has been totally
Does not
put
mean
out.
that harm
Remember
has been totally
that
put out.
this,
Remember
out of the 5
that
sources,
this of the 5
the one
sources,
source that
the
the
one
one source of energy
source
that
the
has
one source
been
of energy
put out
that
is
has
still
been
connected
put
to
out
other
is still
machines,
connected
which
to other
simply
machines,
means
which
those other
simply means
machines too
those other
won't
machines
work.
too won't work.
Now this is a big
Now
factory
this is a big factory
where they have
where
about
they
300
have about
staffs.
300 staffs.
You understand?
You understand?
So everybody's working simultaneously at different regions of the factory. Now, why do we have to lock out? We have to lock out
We
this
have to
energy
lock out
source.
this
That's
energy source. That's
number one out of the
number
5
one
energy
out of the
sources.
5
That one that
energy
we
sources.
lock out,
That one that we
we
lock
put off,
out,
so
that we
that
put off, so that
the machine where we want
the
to fix or
machine
where
where
we
we
want
want
to
to fix
maintain
or where we
won't
want
work.
to maintain
We
won't
have
work.
to lock
We
it
have to lock it
so that a
so
random
that a
person
random
won't just come from anywhere and put the machine on while we are working on the machine. You get? Now, I am working on the machine now. I am probably under the pulley. I am inside the machine. And there's another machine connected to this same power source. And the person working on that machine really wants to work. He's very eager to work. He just goes there and puts it on. Whereas me, I'm inside the machine. The machine starts working and cause havoc to the person that is inside the machine. That is why we need to lock out. But it still doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. You understand? Let's say in the organization. Welcome back, Mr. George. Hope you heard all I've been saying since morning. So why do we? It doesn't stop there. We need to tag it. You understand? As you can see in your screen, you will see that it is not only locked with a padlock. It is also tagged. A tag was attached to it. So that a superior person at the place of work won't just come and use authority to open it and claim he doesn't know that it was under lockout tag out. You know, if it just padlocks, if the thing is just being padlocked, one can say okay, and we can padlock the energy source now. Anything that is padlocked when it's not in use is actually reasonable. Anything that is not in use should be padlocked. But anything that needs to be used, all you need to do is just open the padlock and switch whatever you want to do on. That is why you have to tag it. This thing is not only locked, but it is locked for a particular reason. You understand? And that is why you need the lockout tag out. For you to know, okay, who is in charge, and on the tag, be able to determine who is locking this thing, under which supervision it is, when it's going to be opened, or under which condition it has to be opened, who has to be present for it to be opened. You understand? It doesn't still stop there. Now, depending on where you are working, in places like Dangote refinery, where there are so many heavy duties. It's not only electricity we are talking about now. It can be a pressure tank, it can be a boiler. You understand? Comes in different variations. You understand? If you lock it, depending on how big the place is, depending on how hazardous what you want to work with is. I will advise that you use more than one lock. According to the screen now, you will see that the lock there has about 6 holes. Although it is only one that has been padlocked. It has about 6 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the sixth one, which has been covered by the padlock. That's 6 holes. What does this mean? It means 6 padlocks can be used. Why do we need 6 padlocks? So that before that thing can be opened, before the energy source can be opened, at least 6 persons need to be present. Probably the manager, the supervisor, the team lead, the person that wants to work on the machine, and one other person. they have to be present before it can be opened. You understand? So the lockout, tag out, and tryout procedure. The tryout is just for you to ensure that okay, has this thing truly been locked? And that is why you can include more padlocks with the key in possession of different persons. Meanwhile, before that thing can be unlocked, document has to be signed that okay, we want to put this thing on again for this particular reason. Let us all sign. And as you are signing, then you can unlock. Because of course, if it can't be opened until everybody is present. But if there is a way that all those 6 persons goes behind the back of the person fixing the machine or running maintenance of the machine, and they put it up, and the machine kills or causes damage to the person, we know that it is no more an accident. It is either murder or genocide, depending on how many people working there. You understand? So we know that it is no more an accident. It is not more unintentional. Rather, it is intentional. So that is why lockout and tag out procedure is very, very essential at the place of work. It is very, very essential at the place of work. With this, although it does not come with this material, it comes with the manager's course. But I promise to send us different color coding so that you can identify what color is for what kind of lockout and tag out procedure. Mr. George, I hope you understand me. Hello, Mr. George, I can't hear you. Unmute yourself and talk to me. In the material, you find the steps and procedure for locking out and tagging out. I don't want to repeat it. But one thing you should know is that before the energy source is being reignited, is being re-energized, document has to be filled. The energy source wants to be re-energized. There must be notice to alert everybody that that machine or that energy source wants to be put up back, because we are funny in Nigeria. We are actually very funny. It is those machines that are not working. That is where you see people lying under it, sleeping beside it, because it's not working, to take a nap or to take a rest. So we have to alert everybody around, notify that that machine wants to be put on back. So that's basically everything about tool. Any other question, Mr. George? Lady Hannah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Thank you, sir.
Good. Do you have my question set?
Sir?
My questions for today's class. Do you have them ready?
I have one question.
Okay.
Concerning the safety symbols. Safety symbols are they the same for all organizations? The safety symbols, are they the same symbols you find in a hospital and industry, like industry where they produce biscuit and the rest of it? Is it the same safety symbols you find in the organizations?
You've asked an intelligent question.
Hello, sir.
but I will
I
say
will say
yes and no.
yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Yes
Why?
and no. Why?
Because it depends
Because
on the
it
hazard
depends on the
found at the
hazard
place of
found
work.
at the place of
That's
work.
what will
That's what
determine
will
whether
determine
or not
whether or not
um, a
um,
safety sign
a
is needed
safety sign is
in the
needed
place of work.
in the place of work.
Let's put an
Let's
example.
put an example.
Working at the bank.
Working at the bank.
Hmm?
Hmm?
I don't think you will
I don't
find
think you will find
um,
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 hazardous
hazardous
substance here. Use
substance
nose
here.
mask
Use nose mask
in the bank. Will you
in the
find
bank.
such
Will
a
you
safety
find
sign?
such a safety sign?
No, sir.
If you go
If
to
you go to
um,
um,
let's say filling
let's
station,
say filling station,
you find
you find
you find
you
safety signs
find
like okay,
safety signs like
do
okay,
not smoke here,
do not
Abby.
smoke here, Abby.
Yes.
But if you go
But if
to
you go to
um,
um,
the hospital,
the hospital,
you find safety
you
signs
find
like
safety signs like
no noise,
no
Abby.
noise, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Can you find such a
You
safety
find
sign
such a safety
in the
sign
church?
in the
No
church,
noise.
no noise.
In the church or
Okay.
mosque,
In the church,
you will agree with me that
you will
you can't
agree with
find
me that you
such.
can't find
Now, I'm not
such.
talking about
Now, I'm
those
not talking
churches that they
about
just
those churches that
built
they
in
just
2 weeks,
built
and
in 2 weeks,
I'm
and
talking about standard
I'm talking about
churches
standard
that
churches
they
that
built, they
they
put
built,
health
they
and
put
safety into
health and safety into
recognition.
recognition.
You won't find such
You
safety
won't
sign
find
in a
such safety
standard church.
sign.
You
In a
find most
standard
or
church,
a
you
mosque.
find most
You
or a
find
mosque.
muster
You
point.
find muster point.
You find
You find
exit point,
exit point,
fire exit.
fire
Okay.
exit.
You understand?
You
These are
understand?
safety
These
signs
are
used
Yes.
in the
safety
church.
signs.
So it depends
So it
on
depends
what
on
workplace
what
you are
workplace
dealing
you
with.
are dealing with.
Now, if you
Now,
can
if
tell
you
me
can tell
a
a
workplace, I can tell you
workplace,
the
I
kind
can
of
tell you the kind of
safety signs and
safety signs
symbols
and
you'll
symbols
find there.
you'll find there.
NASA now,
NASA now,
the
the
National
National
Aeronautic Space
Aeronautic
Administration or
Space
whatever,
Administration or whatever,
they might deal with
they
things
might
that
deal
can
with things
cause
that can
radiation.
cause radiation.
So there
So
might be a
there
caution
might be
sign
a caution sign
to be
to
cautious of
be cautious of
anything that can cause
anything that can
radiation
cause
or things
radiation
that can
or
cause
things that
radiation.
can cause radiation.
But I don't
But I
expect to
don't
find
expect to find
a radiation
a
sign,
radiation sign,
a radiation
a
safety
radiation
sign
safety sign
at a
at a
place where they are
place
manufacturing
where they are
biscuits.
manufacturing
I
biscuits.
don't expect to find it
I
there.
don't expect to find it
I
there.
can find it
I can find it
in a refinery,
in a
but I can't
refinery,
find it in
but
where
I
they are
can't
making
find it in where they are
something
making
that you
something
consume to
that you
eat.
consume to eat.
So it depends on
So it
where we're
depends on
working,
where we're
the
working,
hazards in
the
place,
hazards in place,
and that will tell us the kind
and
of
that
safety
will tell
sign
us the
to
kind of
put
safety sign to
there.
put
Now,
there.
you just give me
Now,
an
you just give me
example
an
of a
example of a
workplace, and I'll give you
workplace,
the kind
and
of
I'll give
safety
you the
sign
kind of safety
that
sign
we can find there.
that we can find there.
A factory.
A factory.
A factory.
What do they produce in a
Yes.
What do
factory?
they produce?
Biscuits.
Biscuit. In
Biscuits.
that in that biscuit making
In that
factory
biscuit
now,
making factory now,
I'm expecting
I'm
that
expecting that
be
there might
noise
be
there caused
noise
by
there
generator
Yes.
and
caused by generator and
biscuit making
The
biscuit
machine.
machines.
making.
So
Machines. Yes.
I can put
I can put
use mandatory
use
signs such
mandatory
as use
signs such
your
as use your hair
earbuds. You
buds.
understand?
You
For
understand?
hygiene's sake, I
For
can say
hygiene's sake, I
okay,
can say
use
okay,
nose mask
use
when
nose
preparing the
mask when
biscuit.
preparing the
Use
biscuit.
your
Use
I don't know how to
your
prepare
I don't
biscuit
know how to
actually.
prepare biscuit actually.
Use
Use your
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 gloves, your hand
glove
gloves.
hand
You
gloves.
understand?
You
Use your
understand?
aprons
Use
when
your aprons when
operating the
operating
mixer or
the
because you're
mixer
going to
or
be
when
making it in
because you're
large
going to be making it
quantity.
in large
Make
quantity.
sure you put on your
Make sure
safety
you put on
boots.
your
Make sure
safety boots. Make sure
you so that
you so that
you don't trip
you
and fall
you
at the
don't
place
trip
of
and
work.
fall at the place of work.
Use your
Use your
safety gadgets too, so
safety
that machines
gadgets too,
don't
so
get
that
to cut
machines don't get to cut
your equipment,
your
your
equipment,
hands
your
rather.
hands rather.
What other thing can we
What other
find
thing
there?
can we find
No
there? No
smoking, no
smoking,
drinking,
no drinking,
no
no
alcohol or drugs
alcohol
while
or
working, because you
drugs
are going to
while
be
working
dealing with
because you are going to be dealing
machines.
with
You understand?
machines. You understand?
Exit point too has to be
Exit point
there.
too has to be there.
Muster point too has to be
Muster
there,
point
or
too has to
assemble
be
point,
there,
as the
or
case may
assemble
be.
point as the case may
Things
be.
like that, you have
Things
to
like
find
that,
it
you have to
around.
find
Now,
it around. Now,
depending on your risk
depending on your
assessment,
risk
it will tell you
assessment, it will
further
tell you
what needs to
further
be done
what needs to be
and
done and
what kind of safety
what
signs
kind of safety
does not really
signs
need to
does
appear
not
there.
really need to appear there.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Any other question?
Any other question?
None for now.
Okay, I think it is
Okay, I think it is
safe.
safe.
Okay, Lady
Okay,
Lydia wants to
Lady
ask a
Lydia
question.
wants
Please
to ask a
ask.
question. Please ask.
Yeah. What is the differences between ladder and step ladder?
Okay, there are
Okay,
actually different
there are
types of
actually different types
ladders.
of
A
ladders.
step
A
ladder
step
is
ladder
that ladder that
is that
looks
ladder
like
that
as
looks
if you are
like
climbing
as if
steps.
you are
You don't
climbing
need to
steps. You don't
use
need
your
to
hand
use your
to
hand
mount it.
to mount it.
It is in most
It is
cases,
in most
it is not as
cases
high as a
it is not
normal
as high
standard
as a
level.
normal
In
standard
most
level.
cases,
In most
it's
cases, it's
used indoors. It is
indoors.
used to
It is
get
used to
things at the
get things
shelves
at the
or
shelves
at higher
or at
platforms
higher
indoors.
platforms indoors.
You understand?
You understand?
When you collapse it,
When
it
you
is
collapse,
mostly in
it's
a
mostly in
V
a
like manner.
V-like manner.
You understand? So
You
it
understand? So it
balances. When
balances.
you collapse, when
When
you
you
collapse it,
collapse it,
the
it's
inner part of it
the inner
is
part of
like
it
a step. I
is like
think.
a step. I think.
Let me see whether I have
Let me
a
see whether I
picture
have
of
a
it
picture of
on the
it
material
on the material.
under access
The
equipment.
access equipment.
Um,
Uh,
coming.
um,
Just searching whether I
just
can
searching
find.
whether I can find.
I'm almost
Almost.
there.
Yeah.
Hey, this is it.
Hey, this is it.
It's the yellow one.
It's the yellow one.
There's a cursor on
There-
it at the
There's a
moment.
cursor on it
It's
at the
at
moment.
the
It's at
extreme
the extreme
right.
right.
You see that it's somehow
You
like
see
V
that it's somehow
if you
like V.
collapse it.
If you collapse
So you
it,
can actually climb
so you
on it
can actually
like
climb on
step.
it
It is not
like step.
useful
It is not
outside.
useful
If you want to
outside.
change the bulb
If
of
you
your
want to
house,
change
it
the
is
bulb
something
of
like
your
this that
house,
you
it is
should
something like this
use.
that you should
It is
use.
mostly
It
used
is mostly
indoors.
used
Can you see it?
indoors. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. And the,
Okay.
the, the
And
normal ladder
the
is the
normal
one that you
ladder
have
is
to
the one that you
relax
have to
on a
relax
wall
on a
Okay.
wall
or in a smooth surface
or
so
a smooth
as to
surface
form
so
that
as
V
to
shape
form that
so
V
that you
shape
can be able to
so that you
access
can be
it.
able to
The
access it.
normal ladder
The
is
normal ladder
mostly
is
longer than the
mostly
step
longer
ladder. The
than the
step
step
ladder
ladder. The
is
step
mostly
ladder
short.
is mostly short.
Okay.
Any other question?
Any other question?
Yeah. My second question is: at what height can someone need to wear a harness?
At what? Please ask that
Please
question again.
ask that question again.
Huh?
Please ask your question again.
Please ask your question again.
At what height can someone need to wear a harness? Yes.
Okay, you are asking at what
Okay,
height
you're asking at what
does
height
someone need to
Yes.
wear
does
a
someone need to
safety
Wear a
harness?
a
harness.
safety harness?
And yes.
It is said that I think
It is said
about three
that I think
meters
about 3 meters
above ground level.
above ground level.
Anytime you are accessing
Anytime you are accessing
height that is three
height that is
meters
3
above
meters above
ground level.
ground level.
Now,
Now,
in such a
in a
circumstance, you
circumstance,
also need
you
to be
also need to
working
be
in an
working
environment
in
that
an
does not
environment
have
that
a
does not have
guardrail
a guardrail
or on a platform
or on
that
a
does not have a
platform that
guardrail.
does not have a guardrail.
What is a guardrail?
What is a guardrail?
When you are working at
When you
height,
are working at
you know what a platform
you know what a
is. A
platform
platform is
is?
that
A
place you are going
platform
to
is
be
that place
standing
you are going
on
to be standing on
while working at height.
while working at height.
So the
So
edges of
the
that
edges
platform,
of that
there
platform,
is supposed to be
there's supposed to
railings
be
that will
railings that
barricade you
will
from
barricade
falling.
you from falling.
Now, if you are
Now,
working
if you are working
at that height,
at
anything
that
that
height,
is,
anything that
let's
is,
say,
let's
above
say, above
your
your
like a story building
like a
height,
story building height,
hmm? And you are
hmm?
working on such
And you are working on
platforms,
such platforms,
and
and
there is no
there is no
guardrail
guardrail
on that platform
on
you are
that
standing
platform you are
on,
standing on,
and you are going to be moving
and you are going to
about,
be moving about,
it is
it is
advisable
advisable
to use
to use
a safety
a
harness.
safety harness.
It is very much
It is very
advisable
much
to use
advisable to
safety
use
harness,
safety
especially
harness,
when the
especially
ground
when the ground
of where you're going to,
of where you're going
if
to,
one falls,
if one falls,
the ground
the
might
ground
have
might
sharp
have sharp
objects.
objects.
You understand?
You
I'm,
understand?
I'm talking
I'm
about the
talking
sites
about the
now.
sites now.
There are all these
There are
pins
all
that
these
are,
pins that are,
iron rods that
iron rods that
they use
they
in casting
use
and doing
in
whatever
casting
thing they
and
are
doing
doing
whatever thing they are doing
on construction
on
sites.
construction sites.
If you fall
If you
from
fall
that at
from
about
that
three
at about
meters and you
three
fall
meters
on
and you
it,
fall on it,
it can actually
it
kill.
can actually kill.
That is why
That is
even
why
those
even
things
those
now,
things
there is
now,
a
there
cap
is
that
a
you have to
cap that
wear
you
for
have to
them.
wear
So in
for
case
them. So
anybody
in case
falls on
anybody
it,
falls
it
on
won't
it, it
cause
won't cause
much damage.
much damage.
You understand?
You understand?
It won't cause
It won't
much damage.
cause
Those cap
much
will
damage. Those
cushion
cap will
the
cushion
effect.
the
So for
effect.
such
So for
platforms
such
that does
platforms
not that
that
you are going
does
to be
not that you are
working
going to be
on
working
and does not
on
have
and does not have
a guardrail
a guardrail
around it,
around
it is
it,
advisable
it is
for you to use
advisable
a
for you to
safety
use a
harness.
safety harness.
You understand?
You understand?
Do you understand that?
Do you understand that?
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm going to send
I'm going to send
video
video
links. Okay, now
links.
see this.
Okay,
See
now
this particular
see this
person now.
particular person now.
This cartoon, this
This cartoon,
caricature
this caricature
thing. Where it's
thing.
actually
Where it's
working is
actually
not
working
really
is
high.
not really high.
You understand?
Yes.
But
You understand?
it was working about
He
3
was
meters
walking about
off the
3 meters
floor.
off the floor,
But he still had to use
but he
the
still had to
safety
use the safety
harness should in
harness
case
should
he falls.
in
It's
case
not
he falls.
until
It's not
you work
until
at
you work
two at
two
10-story
at
building,
ten
at
story
15-story
building,
building,
at
that is when
15
you should
story
use your
building. That
safety
is when you
harness.
should use your
No,
safety harness. No,
using anything that starts
using
from one
anything
story
that starts
building,
from one
you should
story
start
building,
using your
you should
safety
start
harness.
using your safety
Meanwhile,
harness.
it is not only
Meanwhile,
safety
it is not
harness
only
that
safety
can
harness
cushion
that
the
can
effect
cushion the
of fall.
effects of fall.
I don't know whether you are
I don't know whether you
observant
are
and you
observant
see
and you see
when a
when
building is
a
being
building
constructed,
is being
a
constructed,
3-story,
a
4-story,
three
5-story
story, four
building,
story, 5 story building,
mostly a
mostly
factory
a
or
factory or
an office, a
an
skyscraper,
office, a
or an
skyscraper
office
or
setting kind
an
of building.
office setting kind of building.
You will notice that they
You will
put
notice that
all this thing that looks like
this
mosquito
thing that looks
net.
like mosquito net,
They use it to surround the
they
building.
use it to surround the building.
I don't know whether you've noticed
I
it
don't know whether
before.
you've noticed it.
They use it so that in case
In case
you
you
lean on
lean
the
on
net, it will be
the
able, at
net,
least you will
it
know
will
that,
be able,
oh,
at
this thing,
least
I'm
you will know
leaning
that,
on the
oh,
net.
this
So
thing I'm
before
leaning
you
on the net.
fall,
Before
at
you
least you'll be able
fall,
to hold
at
the
least you'll be able
net,
to
or
hold
the
the
net
net,
will be able to
or the net
bounce
will be
you
able
back
to
to
bounce
the
you
normal
back
platform,
to the
except you
normal
use
platform, except you
force.
use
And to
force.
tear that
And
net
to
is
tear
not
that
that
net
easy.
is not that easy.
You understand? At least you will know
You
that
understand?
you
At
want
least
to
you will know
commit
that
suicide.
you want to
It is
commit
not that
suicide.
it is
It is
going to
not
be by
that it is
mistake.
going to be by mistake.
So that net
So that
too
net
is
too
serving
is
as
serving as
a fall
a
arrest
fall
system or
arrest
a fall
system or a
prevention
fall
system.
prevention system.
Any
Okay.
other
How
question?
about man arrest? There's
Huh?
something called man arrest. When it comes to safety net, there's something called man arrest.
That is
What
one
does
of the
that
things
mean?
That is
I
one of the things
just
I
told
just
you, the
told you, the
safety net.
safety
There are
net.
also
There
other
are
things such
also other
as
things such as
the,
the
there can be a trampoline on
there
the
can be a
floor.
trampoline on the
In
floor.
case a fall
In case
happens,
a
you'll be
fall happens,
landing
you'll be
Okay.
on the
landing
trampoline
Okay.
on the
that will cushion the
trampoline that
effect.
will cushion
All
the effect.
this man
All
arrest
this man
is
arrest is man
arrest
fall
is to
arrest is
prevent
to
fall from
prevent
happening,
fall
of
from
which the
happening,
safety
of
harness
which
is
the
part
safety
of it.
harness is part of it.
and this
and
safety
this
net
safety net
covering
covering
the building you are
the
working on
building you are working on
is also part of it.
is also part
Let
of
me
it.
see whether I can
Let me see
find
whether I can
a
find
picture. Let me
a
quickly
picture. Let
connect
me
to
quickly
the
connect to the
um,
um,
internet. Let me see what I
internet.
can.
Let me see what I can.
Come on. Safety net
Net
build.
build.
Come in.
Come in.
Just a second.
Just a second.
Good. I found
Good.
one. Let me
One. Let me
zoom it.
zoom it.
Good. Just a second. I'm going to share
Just a
it with
second.
you
I'm going to
now.
share it with you now.
Going to share it with you now.
Going to share it with you now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we see it now?
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 Yes.
You see this
You
particular
see
one
this
where
particular
this
one
green
where
one where the
this
cursor
green one where the
is.
cursor
So
is.
in case you
Yeah.
So in
lean
case you lean
on it, the net
on
will
it,
at least
the
push
net
you back in.
will push you back in.
You get, and
You
in
get,
case you
and
even
in
fall
case
on
you
it,
even
you
fall on it,
have net to
you
hold
have
on
net to hold on to
quickly adjust your body
quickly
back so
adjust
that you
your
won't
body
fall.
back so that you won't fall.
This is another fall
This is
arrest
another fall
system.
arrest
This red
system.
one.
This red one.
This is serving as
This
in
is
case you
serving
truly
as
fall,
in
you
case you
bounce on
truly
the net.
fall,
You will
you
have
bounce
seen
on
it
the
in
net. You will
Jackie
have
Chan
seen it
movie.
in Jackie
That
Chan
Jackie
movie.
Chan falls from
That Jackie Chan
10-story
falls from
building, he lands on the
10-story
first
building, he
net,
lands on the
that
first
one
net,
gets turned,
that one gets
he
turned,
lands on the next one,
he lands
that
on the
one too
next
gets
one,
turned,
that
he
one to
lands
gets
on the
turned,
third one,
and lands
and
on
it
the third
bounces
one, and
and
it
it comes down.
bounces and it comes down.
All these things are fall
All these
arrest
things are
systems.
fall arrest systems.
You understand?
You understand?
See as big as
Mm.
this building is, you see that this is a massive building. You understand? And they can't afford to put guardrail on all the platforms. They can't afford to put guardrail on all the platforms, so they had to improvise on getting getting sorry on getting the place safe for work. And in such platforms like this, you expect that many
I
persons
can't hear
are.
you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm coming. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Can we hear me?
Hello. Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
So, on such a platform like this now, you expect that there are many persons working on it simultaneously. Like, you can say 100 people are working on it presently. You understand? So, and they can't afford to put guardrail on all the platforms in the building. Net is actually cheaper and even more effective. You understand? For example now, if any object falls from the topmost floor, let's say falls from this floor, it's going to fall in the net and it's going to fall down. The net is going to start from the very top, the topmost floor, and it's going to continue down to the last floor, and there won't be anybody at the last floor. So anything that falls that is equipment, people will be outside the net. So if any machine or any equipment falls from the top floor, it's just going to land on the floor. It's not going to break anybody's head. The net has been able to restrict that equipment from, bouncing outside the building to go and wound anybody. You understand? Aside that, you can quickly grip the net. If it's human being that wants to follow, the human being can quickly grip the net and get back his footing very fast. I believe we understand now. Any other question? I see Lady Lydia is still asking question, still raising the hand.
Yes. Okay. How can someone
Lady Anna, I'm coming back to you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Hello.
I'm with you.
How can someone assess? How can someone assess someone with musculoskeletal disorder?
Musculoskeletal disorder. Now.
You get my question?
Yeah, I got your question.
Yes. How can someone assess the patient?
You see, musculoskeletal disorder here, in most cases, happens as a result of repetitive action at the place of work. That means when you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you do it 1,000 times, you do it 1,000,000 times in a day. So there are ways of checkmating them, and there are ways of noticing them. Now, when your staff, your employees start complaining that they are feeling sort of vibrate, it doesn't start in one day. It's something that takes long before it happens. But before that time, people will have been complaining. You understand? They can start complaining of part of their body parts being numb. That means they can't feel it. You understand? They can complain that they are experiencing vibration in part of their body parts. I still remember those times that all this Chinese phone came out, that they vibrate a lot anytime they ring. I used one at a particular time and the phone got lost. But for the next 2-3 weeks, I still felt sensation of that phone as if it was in my pocket. That's because it has been vibrating too much and it has always been in my pocket anytime it vibrates. So I am still feeling it as though it's still with me. So that is the same effect the musculoskeletal thing gives. It's because of repetitive action. Just give me a second. Sorry for the echo. Good. Now, I continue. Okay. So I continue. The musculoskeletal disorder now. When you notice vibration at particular body parts, when you notice that your employees are complaining consistently of pain in a particular body part, then you know that the work is actually causing the musculoskeletal disorder. Meanwhile, your risk assessment will have even giving you an hint that such will happen before time. And that is why you can checkmate the musculoskeletal disorder by either making the work process an automated one. You understand? You can automate the process so that it will not really require much human effort to get work done. So that it will another thing is job rotation, job shifting. You understand? You do this work from this time to this time. Another set, do
Another
it
set,
from this time to
do
this
it
time,
from
and
this
you
time to this time, and you
encourage proper
encourage
shift,
proper shift,
proper
proper
regular breaks at the
regular
place of
breaks
work.
at the place of
Although
work.
this is mostly
Although this is
abused
mostly
by
abused by
employees. You
employees.
understand? Because
You
you give
understand?
them
Because you
regular
give them regular
job breaks, they can
job
now, because
breaks,
of
they
that,
can now,
not want to
because of
work
that,
to their
not want to
optimal
work to their
capacity.
optimal capacity.
You understand? But
You
you know
understand?
how
But
to
you know how
measure
to
things. That
measure
is why
things.
you have
That
to do
is
your
why
risk
you have to do
assessment.
your.
You understand?
You understand?
Meanwhile, it is not
It is not
necessarily,
necessarily.
it is not it is
It is
not
not. It is not
how hard the
how
work
hard
is.
the work
It can
is.
actually be a
It can
simple work,
actually
and it
be a
can still give
simple
you
work, and it can
a
still give you
musculoskeletal
musculoskeletal
disorder.
disorder.
Let's say, for example,
Let's say, for example,
folding
folding
and sealing a
and
carton,
sealing a carton,
and you have
and you have
1,000 cartons
1,000 cartons
to seal
to seal
on a daily basis.
on a daily basis.
You understand?
You understand?
Doing that
Doing
in
that
years will
in
cause
years will cause
problem. There's no
problem.
big deal
It's
about it.
there's
It's
no
not as
big
if you
deal
are
about
carrying
it. It's not as
anything.
if you are
But
carrying
you
anything.
work to a
But you
particular
walk to a
extent that your
particular
hand,
extent that
because
your
it is
hand,
in one
because it is
particular
in one
posture,
particular posture,
it will get numb.
it will
You
get
start
numb.
experiencing
You start
pain
experiencing
at
pain
some particular
at some
point in time.
particular point
You
in
can
time.
do this
You can do
experiment.
this experiment.
Take a glass
Take
of
a
water,
glass of
just
water,
half glass
just
of water.
half glass of
You know
water.
it's not heavy,
You know
abi?
it's not heavy, abi.
But if you carry
But
this
if
glass
you
of
carry
water
this glass of water
and you stand in a
and you
particular
stand in a
position
particular
and you carry it
position
for
and you
10
carry
minutes,
it
you will see
for
that your
10
hand will
minutes, you will
begin
see
to
that your
pain
hand
you.
will begin to pain you.
That is the
That is the
effect of
effect
musculoskeletal
of musculoskeletal
disorder. Because
disorder.
the action
Because
is
the action
repetitive.
is
You are not taking
repetitive. You
break.
are not taking
You
break.
understand?
You
There's high
understand? There's
tendency for
high
it to
tendency
cause
for it to cause
musculoskeletal disorder.
musculoskeletal
Be that
disorder.
as it may,
Be that as it
risk
may,
assessment will
risk
make you
assessment will
determine
make you determine
what the causes of
what the causes of
musculoskeletal disorder
musculoskeletal
may be
disorder
at the place of
may be
work,
at the place of work,
and
and
the
the
organization
the
can then
organization can
design
then
a proper
design a
SOP
proper
that will
SOP that will
reduce
reduce
musculoskeletal disorder
musculoskeletal
at the place
disorder
of work.
at the place of work.
An additional
An
thing is
additional thing is
ergonomics,
ergonomics,
making the
making
workplace
the workplace
comfortable or
comfortable or
suitable for the
suitable
person working
for
at the
the person
workstation.
working at the workstation.
You should always
You
plan
should
that
always
your
plan that
workplace is
your
suitable to
workplace
you
is suitable
and
to
not
you
you trying to
and
be
not you
suitable
trying
for
to
your
be suitable
workplace.
for your
You
workplace.
understand?
You
By
understand?
providing
By
adjustable
providing
chairs
adjustable
that suit
chairs that
each
suit each
staff or each
staff or each
employees so that they
employees
can be
so that
comfortable
they
with
can
their
be
place of
comfortable with
work,
their place of work,
will also
will
reduce
also reduce
musculoskeletal
musculoskeletal
disorder.
disorder.
Have I answered your
Have I
question?
answered your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Lady John,
Lady John,
Sir? Hello, sir.
hello. I saw you were raising
hello. I saw
hands
you
the
were
other
raising
time.
hands the other time.
Yes. Yes, sir. I want to ask a question.
Please ask.
Sir.
Is it advisable for someone not to see a doctor after applying first aid at a
No,
workplace?
no.
No.
First aid is
First aid
actually
is actually
that
that
treatment given to
treatment
soft
given to
pedal
soft pedal
occurrences or
occurrences or
damage caused
damage caused
before medical
before
aid,
medical
appropriate
aid,
medical
appropriate
aid comes.
medical
As
aid
you see me
comes.
now, I'm a
As you
first
see me
aider,
now, I'm a first aider,
a certified
a
first aider, and I've
certified first
practiced.
aider, and I've
But
practiced.
whatever I do
But
does not
whatever I do
stop
does not stop
medical attention.
medical attention.
You understand?
You understand?
Whatever we are doing,
Yes.
Whatever we are doing,
for example, an
for
accident
example, an
happen and
accident
someone is
happens and
bleeding,
someone is
we
bleeding.
will just leave the
We
person to
will
bleed
just leave the
out
person to
till the
bleed out
person
till
gets
the person
unconscious.
gets
No.
unconscious.
As a
No.
first aider,
As
I'm
a
going to
first
try
aider, I'm going
everything
to
to
try
stop
everything to
that
stop
bleeding.
that bleeding.
You understand? And put the
You understand?
person
And
in a
put the
safe
person in a
recovery
safe
mode.
recovery mode.
But as I'm doing
But
that, I
as
have
I'm
already
doing
called
that, I have
for
already called for
medical aid
medical
so that they
aid
can
so
properly
that they can
treat the
properly
person.
treat the person.
If I'm on site
If
now
I'm on site
and
now
let's say
and let's say
metal
metal
stabs somebody at
stabs
the foot,
somebody at the
the
foot,
metal
the
now
metal
enter
now
the person's
enter
foot,
the
came
person's
out
foot,
at the other end,
came out at
like
the
we do
other
see it
end,
in
like we do see it in
American film.
American film.
As a first aider,
As
I
a
am
first
not
aider, I
allowed
am not allowed
to remove
to
that metal
remove that metal
except I am in a location that I know that there is help cannot come in the next hours. But if we have medical aid very close, probably 20 minutes reach, it is not my duty to remove such metal because I might actually be causing more problem. You understand? Rather, all I need to do is put the person, try stop that bleeding, put the person in such a way that he won't be able to lose more blood. Hope you get. It still does not stop the medical treatment. Like I said, we are health and safety practitioners. We are not doctors. Neither are we nurses.
But there are some persons at the workplace, immediately you apply that first aid, they'll say, don't worry, I can go with this one, is okay, don't worry, don't call the doctor, I'll be fine.
Now, it still depends on the accident or the casualty on ground. You know, Nigerians, we tend to be very, very strong. In fact, I would say we are twice or three times stronger than every other race. Africans generally, we are twice or three times stronger than every other race God created. Especially Nigerians. Nigerians can, we have the endurance. We can tolerate anything. After all, we see shege on a per daily billing. There are things that happen, probably it's just a scratch, probably it's just a mild cut, probably it's just headache or little migraine. You understand? And the person knows that, okay, if this thing happens to me, if I use this, it's going to simmer down. Or if I just take a nap, it's going to simmer down. Or if I just apply ointment on it, it's going to simmer down. It's actually reasonable for the person to say, okay, I am okay, I believe this treatment is enough, I don't need to go spend more money in the hospital. It doesn't make it really right though. You should seek medical aid, but in some cases that the casualty is not really pronounced, one can overlook it. But in cases that the casualty is not pronounced, it can't be overlooked though. Treatment needs to be administered, especially in a case where there's gushing out. I did not say coming out now, gushing out. You need to call for medical aid. In a case of broken bone now, you now say you want to just massage it. You can't work. You have to seek for medical aid. In case of fracture, you have to seek medical aid. In case somebody ingested an unknown chemical, you were now able to resuscitate the person. You gave the person milk and Maltina, and you say the person is okay, or the person is saying, oh, I'm okay. You don't agree for such a person. Make sure the person gets medical aid. An accident, accident happens. In most cases, car accident, that the victim will just stand up and say it's okay. Meanwhile, already on the inside, he has internal bleeding. Before that day ends, you will just find that same person saying it's okay, and everybody will be saying, it's a miracle. Nothing happened to this person. Nothing happened to this man. Nothing happened to this man. By noon or by midnight, the person will die. So it depends on the casualty on ground. That will determine if you have to enforce that the person gets medical aid or not. Even if it's a court, and the court is, you see that this court is not just a very small court, it's a big court that can actually get infected. It is only reasonable for you to send the person to the clinic or to the hospital or get medical aid so that the person can get the antitetanus injection. After you have cleaned and dressed the wound for the person still needs antitetanus. So it depends on what is on ground.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Any other question?
Any other question?
All right. In the
All right. In the
absence of
absence of
no other question,
no other question,
I
I
think I'll be ending
think
class
I'll be
today.
ending
But
class
I'm going to
today.
be
But
doing
I'm going to be
a
doing
video
a
recording
video
where
recording
I'm going to be
where I'm going to be
discussing the
discussing
examination
the examination
because we have one more
because we have
class to
one
go.
more
That is
class
the
to go.
HSC
That is
level
the
3.
HSC level 3.
So I believe it
So
is
I believe
better
it
now
is
that we
better
start
now that we
discussing
start discussing
examination. I'm going to send
examination.
it
I'm going to send it
in form of video
in form of
to you
video
to
to
watch.
you to watch.
Hope that is agreed.
Hope that is agreed.
Okay, sir.
So we'll meet in the
We'll
next
meet in the next
2 weeks
2 weeks.
for our last class.
Last class.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I guess we call it a
I
day
guess
now.
we call it a day now.
Thank
Do
Okay.
ensure that you
Ensure
live
that you live
safety lives.
safety lives.
Thank you.
All right.
Now you too.